Welcome back, my dark minions, to my dark kingdom, and today we are back to playing Dungeons 3, and we're gonna continue on with destroying the forces of good, as always, because what better way to spend your time? And it looks like we're gonna be getting new creatures, and we're gonna be destroying the water supply. Excellent! We're going to see how much chaos we can do. Alright, let's go.
Together with the muscular ogre, the pillaging evil had destroyed the city of Winter. And so the former harbor city was consumed by the flames. All that remained was a smoking pile of misery.
Sweet.
The third part of the Winter series should probably be named Ash Beach of Death then. At the victory celebration, the ogre insisted on giving a little concert with his solo band. Unfortunately, no one was able to face the odors that followed his butt trumpet solos, and even Talia escaped with the smell-sensitive evil's army as the poor soul-serving ogre collapsed, weeping on the ground. And so the resource-wasting evil had once again captured a ship to again sail off to some other place. This story is so exciting and varied. And so the carefree evil's army sailed for the not-quite-so-free cities, a network of unacceptably prosperous towns spanning the islands in front of the mainland. It went without saying there was no way they could be ignored on the way to the capital city. But even more important was the fact that Elric the Pretty was there. A good-natured, narcissistic paladin who served a goddess, and far, far worse, one of Tanos' comrades in arms.
Yeah.
Certainly, Talia wouldn't pass up a chance to get one over on her foster father by shearing one of his little lambs and roasting it over a slow fire. Where did I put great-grandfather's paladin in so wonderfully juicy recipe book? The relentless evil's armies had reached the not-quite-so-free cities. Several large cities were spread across numerous smaller islands. The capital of Alphas was very close. This was probably where Elric the Pretty was to be found. Unfortunately, the not-quite-so-free cities were very well defended. A direct attack would be unwise. But the insidious evil had already formed a plan designed to weaken the defenses. There were a number of fresh water supplies located very close to the landing site. If someone were to add something to them, the effects could be very interesting.
That's why I have this vial of zombie virus with me. Excellent! Poison water, create undead. Got it. Onwards, creatures. Smash them. Break their necks. Introduce motions of censure against them.
Yep. What the heck?
Unfortunately, the waters were extremely tricky in this area and could rise and fall within a very short time. But sadly, the hydrophobic evil's creatures had never taken a swimming course.
Idiots. Morons. No loss there.
You could look at it that way, but the fatigued evil was getting tired of always replenishing its armies. It had therefore prudently already built a crypt in order to be able to revive horde creatures.
Sure, for all I care. I'm getting the itch, and that means I have to destroy something soon.
Yo, you could at least expand this a little. The heck? Hero portal? What? This ain't good. I'll bring you guys back a little bit later.
What is that weird thing in the dungeon? Looks like some kind of portal, but it seems to be inactive.
Then we can ignore it for now.
Ah, yes. The simplicity of the maliciously minded. But anyway, The portal, thingy, or whatchamacallit seemed to be extremely solidly built and indestructible anyway. It therefore actually did make sense to ignore it for now.
Yeah, for now at least. But I'm still staying in the dungeon. I'm gonna be making these trails here. I'm not getting any surprises on the enemy. Alright, be back.
Even though I personally find it difficult to distinguish between that rotten, undead smell and the smell of fish, the local heroes' noses were much better trained. They soon set out to get to the bottom of things, which is to say, the underground. I mean the dungeon.
Oh, great. Now they're gonna come after us. Doesn't matter. They still have to deal with all my minions. And I have a crib now.
A rumor coursed through the ranks of the rumor-mongering Evil's army that there was a time-worn ritual site somewhere in the area, where an ancient evil creature could be summoned. The immediately taking notes Evil was extremely interested.
And how? Deadly new creatures are always good. Tanos will be amazed when I face him.
That actually is interesting. Let's go find it.
Suddenly, this portal thing in the dungeon started to light up. Something was happening. Heroes on the surface had obviously activated it and used it as a direct access to the dungeon, bypassing the arduous route through the overworld.
What? Heroes are using a portal into the dungeon. Crush them! Scratch their eyes out! Feed them cat food!
So I knew that portal was something. Looks like they don't need it anymore. They can instantly head towards us, huh? Infinite food supply. But still, we need to make sure they don't get to us.
Me.
But either way, they have to take the long track. Alright guys, we're back.
Tanya had reached the first
there
water
you
supply
go.
and began a mystical ritual to contaminate it.
If by mystical ritual you mean that I simply slowly dribble this stuff into the water, then you are absolutely correct.
Oh yes. Is the enemy? Oh, there it is. Dang these evil giant crabs! They think they can kill my minions like this? No, they can't. This is just like the, what was that mission? That Gehenna Stone's that? Yeah, that's just like that one.
Excellent! That should provide some gastric distress. Or for some Walking Dead.
The first water supply had been contaminated. 2 others were still waiting for a visit from Talia.
Exactly. So, but first, we're gonna make sure this area is destroyed. Since we destroyed the water supply here, obviously we need to go after these guys.
The jubilant evil scouts had discovered something that looked suspiciously like a ritual site. Legend has it that one had to sacrifice a number of creatures to the tide in order to create something powerful and evil.
Right. So, time to play Dunk the Creature. Everyone line up and prepare to drown by numbers.
It says here that they have to be skeletons. You have to sacrifice skeletons to the tide.
Oh, right. Okay. Everyone except the skeletons get back to work. Droning has been cancelled for now. At least for everyone except the skeletons.
True. Now I wonder what we'll get here. But for now, let's try to get this other place here. All skeletons remain in this area for the time being. Skeletons remain here. All other minions, go off and die. Alright guys, let's see whether or not this is true. Ooh, I like the color.
One of the cannon fodder burning evil's creatures disappeared into the tide. As the water receded, another creature was revealed. A lich, a mighty undead mage, had emerged from the water to willingly join the contented evil's army.
Very nice. Alright, minions. Well, I didn't expect that many. Alright then. Oh, that means I have to build more. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind in that case. Actually, I may need to be back.
Another water supply. Excellent. They'll never know what hit them. I mean, literally, I hope that stuff either makes them blind and deaf or turns them into zombies. I don't care. Chaos and destruction.
Exactly.
Local heroes were not quite as stupid as those elsewhere and suspected that something was wrong. A group immediately set out to protect the water.
Damn environmentalists. What a bunch of pains in the neck. Go stop them. Rip out their fingernails. Smear them with rancid bacon fat.
Alright. Seriously, did you think they would be able to stop us? Yeah, right. And it's over. They're dead. Bring you guys back.
Okay, I emptied that entire bottle of virus stuff into there, so I guess that's it. It's not like it's an exact science. On to number 3.
Yep. Next, for the final area. Finally, we're gonna end all of them now. Bring you guys back. Alright, time to finally end this. I don't trust this. It's too quiet. Hello?
Some shrimps seemed
Oh, there it
anything
is.
but enthusiastic about somebody hanging around their home and set out to do something about it.
Oh! Crabs. Okay, got it. Well, they're not gonna do anything. Bring you guys back.
Wonderful. Absolutely
Finally.
wonderful. The last water supply had been contaminated. Excellent work. Now that all the water supplies have been contaminated, the satisfied Evil's army could move into the interior, towards the capital of the not-quite-so-free cities, Alphas.
Huh? That was it for here? Didn't bring us anything at all, did it? I don't see any effects.
Wait for it. Pipes and pumps carried the water into the not-quite-so-free cities. That's where the effects would be felt.
Oh, excellent. So what are we waiting for? I have to talk to Elric. I'm a little disgruntled that we haven't run into that idiot yet.
Still not heard anything from your good side?
They're nothing. But she's about as useful as bunions anyway, right? Let's just hope she stays wherever she is.
Exactly. Oh, the last thing I want is to hear that girl talk. She's annoying. 2 hours? That's what's 2 hours? I thought it was longer. Granted that I did load a save, but that's just 10 minutes. Literally, every hour is 10 minutes. Really? Huh. I literally thought that that'd be long. Alright, longer, seriously. Literally, I had to build up my entire dungeon, so it takes me 2 hours, huh? Well, whatever. Let's go.
The Titan of Alphas. Once the waters of the not-quite-so-free cities have been contaminated, the oppressive Evil's army set out to destroy the city's last landmark, the bronze Titan of Alphas.
Yep, alongside that hero. Once we destroy this, it'll be our extreme victory. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, thank you for joining me in this episode of Evil. Next time, we'll continue on and destroy, of course I said it, the Titan of Alphas. And I think think that's about it. Like and subscribe down below. Comment down below. Press the little bell. I'm sorry, I'm getting hungry here. Press the little bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever my videos come up. And also share my videos so that everyone can see my influence of evil and convert them to our side. Well, into my army. And I think that's about it. Like and subscribe down below. Comment, bell, yep. And we're gonna see what happens here. Alright, my dark minions dismissed!